Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays FTL. As promised, after a pretty sizable or pretty good run with our Zoltan Cruiser last time, for once it wasn't a 10-minute video, we're going to check out the Type B layout for our NG Cruiser here, also known as the Vortex. So we start, if we go over this, we have one pilot, one in our doors, one in oxygen, one in engines. This is pretty standard. I think you might start with two in engines normally, but anyway. 2 bars of shields, so that's effectively 1 bar of shields. 3 power for weapons, 4 for drone control, and 1 in medbay. And only 1 crew member, who we are going to name the loneliest man in the world, Keanu. If I could actually spell his name here. So we'll accept that. We'll start it up. I've only done a couple of runs, maybe only 1 run with this, revamped NG Cruiser here. I think we're going to keep our dude in the pilot area here. So we have heavy ion weapon, heavy laser, and if we depower the medbay, we can also power up a drone. So we can power up anti-personnel or system repair. So system repair is probably going to be really useful because this guy can't really leave and repair too many things at once. Anti-personnel might be useful in case we get invaded, but hopefully that does not happen all that often. And of course I'm using invaded instead of boarded for whatever reason. So these guys want us to have some mercenary work. Wow, that was fast. I did not expect to get into combat so quickly. We have heavy ion and heavy weapon, or sorry, heavy laser. So heavy ion does 2 ion damage that hits and disables systems. Might as well fire heavy laser in here just to take a little bit of their energy shields down. Wow, that's like actually their whole energy shields down right off the bat. I did not expect that, but also now we have 0 shields. So we'll heavy laser on their weapons. They still have their ion weapon left, which is a little frustrating. But usually the way that ion weapons work is that let them live and return to the settlement. That is what they asked for, so yes, you can have it. We get a fire beam as well as 16 scrap. Alright, that's a good start. The way that ion weapons work is like 1 ion damage keeps it away for 1 cycle, 2 keeps it for 2. So having 2 ion damage is pretty solid. Heavy laser, low breaching chance, low chance of fire, 1 shot with 2 damage. We only have 3 slots for weapons too, as opposed to the normal 4. Or at least 4 on most of the ships that we've dealt with so far. Maybe all of the ships that we've dealt with so far. So we'll send our drone in to repair the fire. Survivors have decided to give us 20 scrap as well as another drone, which is hull repair. That could be really useful. Let's swap out 1 system repair drone with our hull repair drone here. That requires 2 power. That's okay though. That could be useful if we get into some firefights that become incredibly intense, but for now it's all good. Now I wish I had 2 bars of shields. But if we take down their shields with our... There's 2 ways to do it. First off, I could just fire a heavy laser at them when their shields go down from an asteroid. Like right now. Yeah, it worked exactly as intended, but they have done some serious damage to us. Let's send a system repair droid out to repair some of this action that we've got going on here. Our weapons are unfortunately offline, but that doesn't really matter, because if we can just keep their shields offline, then they will just die to asteroids. Presumably. Doors are offline. They've surrendered. I think that was a smart idea on their part. System repair drone, you got it going on here. Oh, maybe not. But although that should be immune to fire, so maybe it doesn't matter. We'll also send our NG back in here to repair this hole, or the breach, I guess, is the industry term for it. We gotta be careful, though, because we don't really have a lot in the way of drone parts. This door system took so long to repair. Don't die. If this guy dies, it's game over for us. We really can't afford for the drone control system to go offline either. Well, I guess we could just starve them, or starve the fire of oxygen, basically. You can do it, droney. Yeah. But yeah, if this guy dies, it's game over, so I guess we've got to be very concerned about people boarding the ship. That could be really bad for us. And we also have to be concerned about drone parts. That's what I was getting at next. So we should just wait here for our asteroid belt laser. What am I even talking about here? Just wait here for our engines to charge, because we're in the asteroid belt. We can't just immediately jump. That's fine. We'll jump over here, I guess. And as soon as we get to a safe place, I'm going to upgrade my doors. We'll probably upgrade our shields as well. This guy's giving us free scrap. I do not mind that at all. So doors upgraded. We'll wait on shields. And we might want to upgrade weapons as well, because I would love to use this fire beam at the same time. I've never really used a weapon like this that just like strikes fear and terror into the hearts of man. So who knows? Could be useful. Obviously we are going to reject their offer. I can't really afford to be paying 16 scrap here in the very early game. Those are big numbers, you know? So we will wait for our heavy ion to fire, and assuming it takes out the shields, then we will use our heavy laser and do some like serious debilitating damage to them here. Shields going down is not good. as you might expect. I guess we don't have to use another drone part to use system repair drone? That's weird. I kind of dig it, though. So let's go shields with our heavy laser. Or sorry, weapons with our heavy laser. That's exactly how that shit went down. System repair drone is going to town here, which I like. We'll drop another heavy laser, maybe on their shields this time, just to make sure that those stay off. And we'll just continually blast them in the shields here. They're trying to get away, so we'll drop heavy laser on the engines, of course. So that should put a stop to that pretty quickly. And heavy ion on the oxygen. Hope you guys weren't trying to repair anything. Like, that would be really shitty. If you, you know, your ship blew up all around you and there was no oxygen. I don't understand how the explosion came to exist, but that's okay. Let us continue jumping. The reason I'm not spending too much scrap yet is because I want to see, you know, maybe we come across a store and there's some awesome stuff in there. So we have an automated scout. Again, we are going to focus on taking out their shields first off so that the asteroids can do their part. We're going to wait for an asteroid to hit them, probably. Or not. Maybe they're just immune to asteroids, sadly. Then we will go for weapons. Oh, that was a big miss, actually. For drone control unit to go offline is not good right now either, but it's not the end of the world. Asteroids still hitting them, which is fine by me. Our shields going down is terrible, but if we can take their weapons down... Ooh. Why are we missing so much? We're taking some serious damage. Drone control unit, come back! He's been ionized. As have our weapons, with like 5 ion damage. Holy shit. Okay, we've got some serious problems here. I think we might just die. I really want to jump away. The problem is, oh, now our engines are off. We need to send a system repair drone out. Okay, starve the fires of oxygen. Step 1. The fires must go out. You know what? This is a doomed expedition. I can't believe we died so quickly. But the good news is it happened pretty early on into our first run, so I'm just going to go back to the hangar, take the Kestrel, and get the hell out of here. What are these guys doing with a 5 ion damage bomb so early on? Like, that is insanity. We're done here. We might as well just go back to the hangar. Let's go with the Kestrel. Notch, Swamps, and Huts. I can live with this. Who's going to be? Huts, you can be on our weapons. Notch, you're going to pilot, obviously. And Swamps, you can be our shield man. Okay, so that was terrible. Now we are going to have a more conventional run, I would say. Really got to work around that NG Cruiser a little bit, I think. No need, in my mind, to sell any missiles. Let us just do some exploration down here. This combat is a little bit more simplistic. Let's just scrap some of the debris. I'll take it. We'll upgrade our doors right off the bat. My method on the Kestrel is well documented. It's not always the best method, as many commentators have pointed out. Let's explore the asteroid field. It hurts. Mommy, make it stop. But you gotta take those risks. You never know. You can get extra weapons, extra stuff like that early. Extra crew members, always useful. They have a bomb and a laser. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. I really do not want to use our Artemis to do damage to their energy shield, which is why I hate these guys more than life itself. Their bomb didn't seem to do any damage to our actual systems there, actual hull, I should say, which was weird for me. The energy shield is still not down because every other ship in this game apparently focuses all of its efforts. What the heck? That must have been a bomb. Yeah, every other ship focuses all of its efforts on upgrading their engines, apparently, so they get like 100% evasion chance constantly. Drop a missile on their shields now. Oh, now you want to surrender. Okay, well, what can I say? I'm not a proud man. I'll accept your surrender because I was worried about taking more hull damage. Still, 20 scrap is nothing to sneeze at, and in addition to that, we got 3 extra missiles, 3 extra fuel. We only spent 1 missile and 1 fuel, but we did take a little bit of hull damage there. Not to mention the inconvenience of having to sit here through the repairs. So we will just continue jumping around here. I would love to be able to go to the store, but there's nothing to buy at the store yet. There's nothing to sell. I prefer selling things. We got the horse aliens. Always try to communicate peacefully with these guys. They do not do anything for us, but occasionally they will give us an NG crew member, which is awesome. So I always try to be peaceful with them. Do we give these guys 4 fuel? Absolutely not. We will just continue jumping here. I'm hoping that we can still get to the exit before the Rebel fleet encounters us, because I do not want to get into any combat. But this has been a whole lot of nothing at the end of this sector, unfortunately. Really hoping to get into some more easy combat so we can amass some more scrap. I'll take the fuel, because we've spent a lot of fuel. The scrap is nice as well, and we'll just continue jumping here. I would love to get the second bar of shields up before we enter the second sector. Alright, these guys Trying to get away. We'll drop one on weapons. No, one on shields. What charges faster? We'll drop missile on weapons and burst laser on shields. Always their missile launcher will charge faster. Alright. So their weapons are totally offline. What that means is that I'm going to actually let the shields take a little bit of damage here while I back the heck up and just let the let it suffocate here. Basically, I'm focusing on the engines. We'll get back in here to do some repairs. Focusing on taking out their engines because they said the FTL drive was powering up and they were trying to escape. We should be able to get out of here quite easily, I am thinking. That should do it. We'll get out of here, of course. What I meant was actually kill them and then turn this ship into scrap. So we almost, well, we actually don't even really almost have enough to get that second bar of shields. We need 50 plus another 40 to pay for the power. So we're going to attack the slaver scum, as always. We're going to use the same method here. We might take a missile on the chin. It happens. We just call it a sausage in the mouth over here. Well, shields are down again, but as are their shields. And at least we don't have a fire started for once. And, you know, they're probably going to offer to give us another crew member here. If they do, that's fine by me. I would accept their offer, most likely. I'm not firing another missile just because it seems like it's not necessary until their weapons come back online. And when their weapons come back online, I'll just drop another missile in their weapons bay. There we go. Accept their offer. So we get Einubnub. Elnubnub? Well, Elnubnub. Good thing your name starts with an E because we're putting you on engine duty. And we will go to our exit here. Still a little low on scrap, and we haven't really upgraded too much on this sector. 2 missiles for 4 fuel. Yeah, I'll do it. I'm not proud about it, but we'll go Zoltan controlled sector next. Looks like a pretty difficult schedule ahead of us. Lots of red and purple. So, let us start our jumps here. This looks like a nice little dense region. Hopefully we can get some good easy combat. Yeah, asteroid field. Like I said, good easy combat. Like the fact that they have a drone that's going to be a total asshole when it comes to my shields. But at least their energy shield will get taken out by the asteroids as well. We really should have gotten our second shield bar in order to make this happen. We are going to take a ton of damage, as you can see. Let's drop our weapons on their shields. So now asteroids should just tear them apart, is what I'm hoping. Should really need to get in here and repair this oxygen. The medbay and sensors can wait. Everything else cannot wait. We'll drop another one here in on their weapons. And they should be dead. Alright, that was not... We took a lot of damage. The length of that fight was deceptive. We really need to get that second bar of shields up as soon as possible. So we'll just repair our medbay. We'll send... we should not send Notch in here, because that'll stop our FTL drive from charging. I wish, like... Because we're relatively safe right now. I wish I could just upgrade the ship, but because we're in danger, we can't do that. Might as well let our swamps heal up here. Then we'll come back in here and fix the sensors, and once the sensors are back... then we'll take off. We're looking pretty low on the hull damage, or on the hull strength here, which worries me, of course, but I think we'll be fine for the time being, anyway. And we have enough to probably, if I could just upgrade our ship. Unfortunately, there's no, like, safe place to do it yet. Might have to get into another spell of combats. We'll accept their bribe. So we'll do that, and now if we power down the medbay, we can have 2 bars of shields. So that, it took longer than it should have, but at least we're there now. 2 bars of shields, still decent weaponry. Although, they have an anti-missile drone. I hate that shit with a passion. Maybe let's focus on taking out the anti-missile drone as soon as we can. They have strong weaponry as well. And of course, I cannot hit with all 3 of my lasers. That would be too much to ask. So we're just gonna hope that, well, shields are totally down. Hopefully they don't fire that big laser at us. There we go. We've taken out 1 bar of shields. We can probably go drone control next. And assuming 2 out of 3 hit, we'll be okay. That's not a promise. I mean, that could easily go wrong. Well, nope, shields are back up. So we'll fire our burst laser in here. Looks like we might be at a stalemate. I don't understand. These guys should be nice to me. The NG Cruiser. NG, we're bros. Okay, let's focus on the shields right now. I guess we kind of have to. Because they're not leaving me with much of a choice. And their shields, of course, are almost back up already. Now they're back up. We're just going to keep slowly, very, very slowly, doing like 1 hull damage to them at a time. Because my burst laser charges too slowly to get a... 3 misses? Really? My burst laser charges too slowly to get a 3rd shot in. Or a second barrage, really, is a better way to put it, before that they get their repairs done. Which is awesome. But we're still doing 1 hull damage to them slowly but surely here. And the shields are back up. Again, we just gotta wait for our weapons dude to get fully charged. Like to his next level. And then we'll be going a little bit faster. I could just take off. I feel like I can win this fight though. I just need like 2 lucky laser strikes in a row. That's not it. You seriously just cannot miss. Maybe I should just go for drone control, because if I hit 3 on drone control, then I will at least deactivate that drone, then drop 1 on their shields with the Artemis here. There we go. Alright, I found the correct order for this now. Now we go on shields. Shields are screwed. And now we just fire a burst laser into their weapons bay or something. Alright. So I should have gone straight for drone control rather than shields. Lesson learned. Their ship is dead. Thank God I didn't fly away, because we'll at least get some rewards for this. 24 scrap. Not a huge deal. We'll invest that immediately back into our reactor. I know we need to heal our hull soon. But, for now, this means I can power up my med bay. So if we get boarders, we'll be okay. Boarders! This fall on A&E. Is Hoarders an A&E show? I think it is. At PAX, actually, the last day of PAX, when we got back to our hotel room, Mike and I just watched like 9 hours of Hoarders. I used to be really disparaging about exploitative reality TV. Now I kind of like it. That show has turned me around. Apologies, of course, if you are actually, you know, or someone you love is afflicted with the illness of hoarding. Why are my doors deactivated here? Are they seriously unrepaired? How did that happen? Because I don't take good care of my ship, really. I don't pause often enough. There's lots of things that could possibly go wrong to make that happen. We really need huts on the weapons here to level up so that we can get these to charge faster. I don't know how much longer we're going to be able to survive past Sector 3, or past Sector 2 even, if we don't get another weapon or faster charging weapons. 1 fuel for 4 missiles is a pretty solid trade. We're not going to go to the store just yet because I kind of need to save this money for ship upgrades. We're going to attack the Slaver Scum. This is just a no-brainer by this point. And we'll go straight for their weapons. Again, it feels weird because in the last run that I did, well, not the last one because that one just failed miserably. But in the last good run that I did, as we try to starve our oxygen down here. Again, why are the doors unpowered? What the fuck is going on here? I finally got like a drone control unit that I purchased from the store, and I got a defense drone, and that made it so much easier to fight like all of these guys. Like if I sacrificed a drone part, I basically never took damage, and that was awesome. Why was I going for their oxygen there? We should definitely go for their weapons. Yes, give us a crew member, Osted. You can be our repairman here. We gotta make sure this oxygen gets back up before El Nub dies. Or sorry, El Nub Nub. And we'll just put our slug in here. Remember, of course, in the back of my mind, there is that Kestrel achievement where if you get all 6 species on board at one time... Oh, actually, this guy's weapons. If you get all 6 species on board at one time, you get an achievement and 1 step closer to the second Kestrel layout. We still need Engie, Rockman, Zoltan, Mantis. We have human slug, so there's a long way to go. But, you know... It's always nice to have a slug. He's something we don't get very often. He does give us a little bit of telepathy so we can see like their 2 crew members and where they are. This distress beacon was a trap. Doesn't really bother me though. Because if I just drop like 1 missile in their pilot bay and then 1 burst laser on their weapons, I know that they are going to be substantially hurt by that because I can see where they are. Now they're all going to the pilot bay. And in that case, we should probably drop maybe missile on engines and then burst laser on weapons. Yeah, it's pretty difficult to get away when your ship is, you know, in 5 pieces in the middle of space. So we get 26 scrap for that. Might want to get a 3rd bar of shields, but I might just want to, I don't know. I don't even know what to do. Buy a weapon from a shop or something like that. So again, we only have 2 crew members. One of them is going to invade us here. I don't know why he would, why a silly thought like that would even enter into his head. But we'll just basically hide in our weapons bay and get it sorted out. Should suffocate pretty quickly, and we will actually not have our oxygen bay damaged, which is awesome, because it means that we'll be able to recover from this more quickly. Should send El Nub Nub in here to repair our shields a little bit more quickly, but they're basically sitting ducks right now. Their weapons bay is totally offline. We should go shields next, probably. The shield's totally offline. It doesn't really matter. Let's go for oxygen just to be a big dick. Send our slug man in here to help do some damage. Oh, he's teleported back. just in time to explode with the rest of his friends and family. Isn't that sweet? 17 scrap, no big deal. Close everything off. Where's El Nub Nub? You get back here to the engine bay, my friend. And we need 100 to get our next level of shield. So I'm just going to kind of cool off on the scrap. I'll hold it for now just in case we need to do some hull repairs. Yes, we will investigate. Slugman crew, attempt to communicate telepathically with the horse-like aliens. Yes. I didn't even know there was a blue option for this for slugs. This isn't the first time the ship has landed here. They inform me of a nearby crash site. Yeah, we get an Engie. Burko. My man. So we're going to take Burko in here. Now what do we need? We need Zoltan, Rockman, Mantis. Could happen. Unlikely. But it could happen. Let's go to our next sector. Zoltan-controlled sector. Mantis Homeworlds has the possibility to give us a Mantis maybe, but also the possibility to tear us asunder. So we will go to the safe world. Now we have another Mantis cruiser. Wow, they beamed aboard very quickly. Let us try to suffocate them. And we will put Slugman in here too. And El Nub Nub in here. Just to try to slow them down in the weapons room. Because once they get in... Oh man. Sure, Engie, you get in there too. We're going to have to do some micro here. Get in the medbay huts. Get in the medbay, El Nub Nub. Oxygen's out. That is like a super bad sign. Let us send our Engie into that oxygen room to repair it. And Austed, you can get in here. But I still want to try to suffocate these guys. So maybe like this. We'll try to get them out of the weapons room. But taking damage still. Awesome. If they want to fight us in the medbay, so be it. You can do this. I know you can do this, Burko. Okay, now we have to get one of these guys. Maybe Slugman, you get in the shields room. Make a run for the medbay, Burko. You can do it. I have faith in you. Can you do it? Burko! I hardly knew him. Did we lose another crew member? I don't think so. Yeah, we'll just keep dropping missiles in here. Alright, their ship is dead. We are in the red, though. That did not go super well. So much for the Engie-controlled sector. Still have swamps. He should heal up, probably. Allstad, you can go hang out here. Well, he didn't last too long, did he? But Burko, your selfless job... Wait, this guy's weapons. Your selfless job repairing the oxygen system so that the rest of us superior humans could live will never be forgotten. We're almost ready to get that third bar of shields. I kind of want to spend a little bit on hull repair now, though. So we have 3 crew members and an energy shield and a missile launcher. This actually could be the end of us right here. But if we do manage to survive, this is why I am using Artemis to get through the energy shield for once. We gotta get in here and fix this, buddy. Come with me, Slugman. Now we'll fire Burst Laser first this time. Come on, good missile. Oh, it took down our Burst Laser. That's like super not good. Again, we'll send 3 guys in here to do repairs on this as quickly as possible. We will fire a missile, just if we can get their energy shield. Oh my god, it missed. So did theirs, so, you know, crisis averted there to a certain extent anyway. But this missile... Why is their missile launcher firing so fast? I don't even care about my shields. It's not concerning to me at all. Burst Laser first. Burst Laser only hit once. We're dead. There's no way we're going to survive this. I have to fire a missile. It missed. Are we fighting like the greatest? It's like the Red Baron of space. Burst Laser again. Artemis on the weapons. Come on, you can... Oh, this missile might do it. Alright. I tried. I don't know what it is. It seemed like both runs in this video I was totally cursed. But as always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.